Hello, everyone. I want to talk about how you can have a successful year since, as we're approaching New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, lots of people have hope that once it becomes January, the new year will lead to many great things for people and how they'll have much happier, better lives. And that many people that set themselves New Year's resolutions think that once it's January the 1st, they're gonna always develop the skills and goals they want to pursue and that they won't fail and that everything will go well for them. But instead, once it becomes late January, February, March, they stop pursuing their New Year's resolutions and the goals and tasks that they set themselves. How do I know this? One, because friends, colleagues, and acquaintances I've talked to every late December when they talk about their New Year's resolutions, a month or two after that, they stop talking about it. They stop bragging about how they're going to be a lot better at something or they're going to be a lot more competitive or I don't know, they're just going to succeed at whatever it is that they want to pursue. And mainly because I was one of those people. Every year, as the new year came, I set myself a goal that I wanted to pursue once it became January. And I always had hope that I wouldn't experience any setbacks and that I wouldn't give up and I wouldn't quit. But I did. One example I'll give is last December, I started going to the gym and it was the Christmas period and I ate lots of junk food and I relaxed a lot and I was quite lazy and I just kept saying to myself that once it was the new year, I would actually get on my 2 feet and become better and get healthier. But after a couple of weeks after the new year, going to the gym, feeling so motivated, I fell back into bad habits of eating bad food and stopping going to the gym, skipping workouts, and doing other stuff, which was very unproductive, like playing video games or procrastinating. And that's what many people do. They always pursue a goal for the new year, and then a month after the new year, they quit. And they go back to their normal lives, and I find that quite sad. So my point is, after saying all that, is if you're watching this close to the new year, then instead of waiting for a specific date, January the 1st, to start something you want to pursue, why not start now? Or if you're watching this in August or September, anytime during the year, and you're thinking of waiting until the new year to try out something new to have a New Year's resolution, why not start now? Because you have to realize there'll never be a right time for anything. Now is the time to start. If you put something off for the near future, then you have to realize that once the time arrives, that you set yourself to actually try out something new, you're going to fail very badly at it because you haven't built up the discipline or the planning, let alone actually starting until way later to try out something new. And I know it seems quite lame for me to say this, but you need to stop waiting until the new year to start your New Year's resolution. or to start something new, you have to start. As soon as you're held accountable, when you tell your new goals to someone, or when you watch a video like this, where I'm literally begging you to stop procrastinating and stop waiting for a specific date to start your goals and the dreams you have. Because basically, each year in late December, everyone has hope and motivation that they're going to pursue something that will impact their lives very positively. But the thing you have to realize is that motivation comes and goes. And once it goes, if you don't have the drive and the discipline to keep carrying on and to keep going, you will fail and you will quit. And I experienced that a lot. And I learned from my past selves that there is never a right time to pursue something. There is only now. Now is the time. The sooner you start, the sooner you'll encounter setbacks and problems. And this will be the sooner that you realize that you're not a perfect person and you will experience failure, but that it's fine and that you can keep going and that you will find ways to adapt and overcome obstacles if you try. So my final part of the video is just to give you guys some ways that you can now fix these problems that you've had in the past, for past New Year's, where you started a New Year's resolution, a new goal, a new skill, but then you gave up after a couple of weeks. And that is to work on yourself fully. When I mean work on yourself, I literally mean working on fixing your mindset and working on your daily habits and working on your routine and behavior and so on. So regarding your mindset, people in the new year, when they try out something new, they give up easily because they're not disciplined, they're not confident, and they just give up easily. And the way you can start to not give up so easily is to be more competitive and try out more competitive things, such as sports or clubs where you're forced to not be lazy and complacent, but rather you're always compelled to be better because you are challenged. And it's difficult to learn to not give up so easily, but the more you practice this, the more you experience problems where you're almost ready to give up. You have to realize this is literally an opportunity for you to keep going, to pause for a minute and realize that there is a problem that can be solved. And if you hit a stalemate in whatever goal you're pursuing, whether it's getting fit at the gym or improving yourself academically, that you can't rush yourself to be perfect at something in a year or in a month or a week. There isn't a time frame of January the 1st to December the 31st. It's not a race, it's a marathon. I was talking earlier about building yourself up in terms of confidence and discipline. So yeah, discipline. If you want to build up discipline, as I said, you have to look for times where you're feeling lazy and you're procrastinating or you're scared of pursuing a daily goal because, I don't know, you just feel like it's not the right time for you to do something, like you feel too tired or whatever. You have to take problems that you're experiencing and setbacks and turn it into an opportunity. Because believe me, most people do not learn things the easy way. They learn it the hard way, through failure and setback, and realizing the only way to overcome problems is to face them head on. I know this video is quite long, but my point is that every New Year's Eve, every late December, the amount of people that talk about their New Year's resolutions and how they want to be better in the upcoming new year, and how they all have so much hope and optimism, but then a couple of weeks later, everything goes back to normal. I just find it quite sad. And I felt quite sad for myself when, back in January, I didn't achieve my task of going to the gym 4 or 5 times a week, and how I didn't stop eating bad food because I just had hope and motivation, but I never actually, I don't know how to describe it, I just didn't face it head on, I guess. I didn't realize that there will be sacrifice and hard work involved in whatever new thing it is you decide to pursue, and that you shouldn't wait until January to pursue something. If you're watching this on like December the 31st, then perfect, one more day to go until January, but say if it's like July or August when you're watching this, then please just start whatever it is you want to start now. Don't wait, because there's never a right time. The time is right now for you to get better and to improve yourself, to try out new things. I'm still working on YouTube and trying to make a good script instead of just making it up as I go along, because obviously it's a long video and I keep going on about stuff, but the point is that I was so tempted to wait until January 2024 to start YouTube, but the point is now that I'm starting, and sometimes I'm not confident, or I either say too little or too much. But the point is, because I decided to start 2 months before the new year, I'm already making progress. I've learned from setbacks. I'm still learning, and I'm not giving up. So overall, if you're seeing this on New Year's Eve or close to that time, don't be lazy and wait for the new year to start something new, because motivation and hope runs out quickly. It's only discipline, courage, and the will to continue that matters. And I know that you can do it. You can succeed in whatever new goal or New Year's resolution it is you have. And I know that next year my videos will be better, and I have people keeping me accountable for that. So have a very good new year if you're watching this at this time. Or if you're watching this, say in July or August, just know that now's the time to start whatever goal it is you wanted to. Have a very good day, guys, and take care.